Well, in case you guys were wondering, as you can see, I have been in my Lego Man outfit, and I have to admit, this outfit is a little stiff, and I'd really like to go back to just being a floating head. So, if I could get my effects team to help me out with that.
Whew, okay, that is a whole lot better for me, and welcome to the very next episode of Art, and Away, an art tune adventure with me, your animated host, Mr. Lutz. And now we can get on with the show and talk about our marvelous mandalas that we are going to be working on today. Now, a mandala is probably something you've seen before. It's a geometric configuration of symbols, very much like a kaleidoscope almost, very symmetrical and mathematical in nature. Lots of different cultures around the world use mandalas in their cultural art. So, how are we going to make our own? Well, the first thing that you will need to do is grab a piece of paper and either get a ruler or drawing compass, plates. You're going to need some straight edges and some round edged items, okay? So if you don't have a drawing compass, you can at least trace around a couple of different size plates. You'll probably want to get 3 or 4 different sizes, and also grab yourself some rulers. Now, once you have your paper, you'll want to mark the center of that paper by using your ruler to make a big plus sign on your paper. Mark the center, and then get your plates and start tracing the circles of those different size plates. All right, you want different sections, different rings almost, to make this thing look the way it should look. Now, a circle is the most common shape. You can of course use any type of shape you want, but a circle is generally the most commonly used shape and the best way, I think the easiest way, to start making your own. When you get a little better at it, you can of course start manipulating the kinds of shapes that you use and change it around a little bit. But anyway, after you mark the center and you have your circles drawn, you want to start drawing lines out from the center, perfectly straight lines with your ruler or straight edged object. And then what you want to do is start filling in the gaps with those different symbols. Now remember the ideas page that I showed you earlier behind me. Feel free to pause right there so that you can get an idea of the best types of symbols that you can use. Once again, you're just starting out. And if you've never made one before, this is brand new to you. As you get better at it, you can use different shapes and symbols that are a little more complicated. But for right now, this simple stuff is the best way to start. So what you'll do from there is start filling in those gaps and start creating a pattern, working your way from the middle of the circle to the outside. All right, and you continue making your patterns, continue making your symbols until voila, you have the finished product. And it already looks awesome in black and white, but when you color it, oh man, it really looks awesome. So I would love to see your marvelous mandalas. I would love to see what you guys came up with. So post a picture of your creation. We would all love to see it. And until next time, I will see you again on Art, and Away. Art,